And welcome back to another Java programming project. In this video I'll be showcasing the new addition I built onto my master casino game, where my goal is to build a hub for the top gambling games. My goal for this is to build these games while learning new strategies and implementing AI to play these games to win the most money possible. Now let's roll right into the game. To start, we're at the main menu where you can choose to play either craps or blackjack. You can watch my creation of craps in my other video on my channel. For now, we will be focusing more on the blackjack table and the account screen. If we head to the account screen, my plan is to have the user select which profile they have and store their statistics and their money. Some statistics would include the win-loss ratio for games, potentially achievements and bonuses, and more. Now that the sneak peek is over, let's head back to the blackjack table. I first want to go over the rules and goals of how to play my version of blackjack. The goal of this game is to draw cards that total 21 or come closer to 21 than the dealer without going over. The dealer and each player start with 2 cards. The dealer's first cards face up, the second face down. Face cards count as 10s, aces count as 1 or 11s, all other cards count at face value. An ace with any 10, jack, queen, king, is a blackjack. If you have a blackjack, the dealer pays you 1.5 times your bet, unless the dealer also has blackjack, in which its case is a push and neither wins. You may draw as many cards as you would like, but if you go over 21, you bust and lose. If you do not want to hit, you may stand and end your turn. After all players are satisfied with their hands, the dealer will turn their cards over. They will continue to hit until they reach 17 or more. Although some casinos may differ, I'm using 7 decks at once, and reshuffling once I get through half of the 364 cards. When we select the blackjack table, we can place a bet to start the match. I'll throw down $25 to start. As we press the deal button, we will get handed 2 cards and the dealer will have 1 to start. There's a box to the left to tell you the card count, along with which hand you're currently betting on and how much you are betting. Currently, we have a king and a 2. This means our hand is currently at 12. Since the dealer has a card of 3, the best move here would be to hit, so I can get a higher number and closer to 21. Now I got a 6 for a total of 18. Anything 17 or above is usually decent to stay at, so that's what I will do. Now the dealer has to draw until they reach at least 17. In this case, they got the same number as me, so I did not lose nor gain any money. Let's repeat this bet. For this next hand, I got a great hand. Since aces are either 1 or 11, I have a total of 12 here. The best move to do here is split because we have 2 of the best cards in the game. Splitting will allow us to have 2 hands that will have one of the best cards in the game. Splitting will cost us more money, but we can also win more money. Now we are at 14 with our first hand, and the best move here is to hit. Looks like we got 21, and in the next hand we also got 21. This gives us a total of $74 because you get paid 1.5 times the amount originally thrown down. At this point my original bet was $25, so 25 plus half of itself, which would be $12, would be $37 total. $37 multiplied by 2 of my winning hands equals $74. That was a great win. Let's repeat our bet. I'll demonstrate doubling down. Currently I have a hand of 9 and the dealer has 10. I will double down to throw more money out there. Luckily I got a king, which is a 10, for a total of 19. Now it looks like the dealer busted as well, so we won double our bet. We started at $1,000 and now we have made our way all the way to $1,124 in just a few hands. Next, I want to showcase the surrender functionality. Currently I have a pair of 2s and the dealer has an 8. 2s are not the best hand to start with. I'll go ahead and surrender to showcase this functionality. The dealer ended up getting a 20, which is hard to beat. Luckily, I surrendered and lost only half of my bet. Finally, I want to showcase how the simulation works. I'll place down a $25 bet and perform the best moves based on this chart. This chart showcases the best moves when you have certain cards in your hand versus what the dealer has. I can run through it to see how many iterations it has went through and how many times it has won based on the hand it has and what it sees for the dealer's hand. Once I get the account set up, I can more accurately track card hands for each player when playing all of my casino games. One part I had trouble designing was how the cards would work. I was having optimization problems in my game and it would run really slow. I finally realized it was because I was loading each card as a sub image from a newly loaded buffered image each time. What I have recently done is optimize this so I load the buffered image once, then have the 52 cards be a sub image of the original loaded image. Then I can have as many decks as I want because I can load up as many of the 52 card classes as I want. After performing these changes, I did not notice any lag whatsoever when running the game. I am also not one for artwork, but once I add my finishing touches to the game, I'll make the images look a lot better. If we take a look at the code, I'm trying to separate the classes and packages by game. I actually had the Blackjack game fully built already, but I was not happy with the way I designed it. It was very cumbersome to add additional functionality if I so choose. For example, instead of having different classes for the player hand, I was just storing the cards as an array. When I started from scratch, I removed that functionality and built out reusable classes. This means I can easily add other opponents if I wanted. Overall, I hope you enjoyed this project. As always, the download link to the project will be posted on my website niha.com. Here you can find my other projects I've been working on as well, such as a multiplayer online racing game, or even Guitar Hero made in Java. I always appreciate the support, and by subscribing and liking the videos, it helps motivate me to create more fun projects for everyone to download. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. I would love to see how I can improve on these games to make them more enjoyable to the user. Also let me know what type of card games or slot games you would like me to create next. And as always, thanks for watching.